2 bedrooms downstairs, big garage. And I paid about, I think it was, I had to give them 2 lots for that, their equity. And I kept that going for about a year and a half. Cause gosh, I've just really done nothing with doing it all. People were jumping out of windows and
During the Depression.
in the Depression, yeah. Crochet Tower was just half done. Out at Minnetonka, that building there was wall boarded up. So I had $500 left, and they wanted that more money, another payment on that house. I said, you can have it. I came up here and bought this here.
For that last 500.
Yeah, 500.
How much later was it before the economy turned around?
Well, it wasn't more than about 3 years.
So it would have been quite a while if you'd tried to
Yeah,
hang on down there.
Yeah, I couldn't. Oh, but I hung on, got it. I'd made some money.
But now, when you started the resort here, then how were those times, or how much did you have to pay people to help, or where did
Well,
you get the
I got
material?
Jack Schaff for almost nothing. I think it was $12 a month in board. And Morris Thatcher worked for 75 cents a day. I hired him. Well, I was getting kind of short of money too, and I told Morris, says, well, I guess I'll have to let you go. And, well, I'll work a little less than that if you want to keep me. I said, I can't afford it. So Jack worked, and then there's 2 more houses I had to get going. The number 5 cabin, and number 6. So I hired Jack's brother, Fred. And Fred worked with Jack, about 2 weeks and myself. And they got to fighting. Maybe you heard Mom tell about maybe clean up the blood?
I don't know.
Yeah. They got to fighting, and they got blood all over the floor.
Yeah.
And
At your house?
at that cottage, number 5 cottage. So I told Fred, well, I guess we'll have to let you go. Well, okay, he says, I want to get out of here anyway. He says, you can't get along. I never could, he says. And Jack was a heck of a nice fellow. So I kept Jack till about middle of May and got everything all straightened out much I could. And then Mom made Jack clean up the blood there in the cottage.
Somebody got a nosebleed out of the fight, or?
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess they both got. They wouldn't have to give up.
Huh. Guess they didn't work enough during the day, huh?
Well, they
had all that energy.
They were good workers. And Jack, he was a nice fellow.
So they boarded like in number 5 cabin then, and
No, he boarded in the bunk in that shed.
okay.
We was downstairs and they slip upstairs and you hear Mom say that bed kind of swung almost in our face.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Then Mom, we had that old stove and she'd bake pie once in a while, you know. And the ashes would come down in the oven. And after the pie was done, she'd take the ashes out, or that pie out on the side there and blow the ashes off the pie.
Still tasted good.
Oh yeah.
How about your equivalent of the freezer?
During that winter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I dug a hole out there in the bank there, right where the fish house is now. There's a big bank in there. I dug into that and curved it up a little bit and put stuff in there. She canned quite a few blueberries and peaches. I think we give 80 cents a case for peaches, for a case. But they were kept it good.
Meats?
Meat, we'd buy it fresh and let it freeze.
A lot of venison?
Well, quite a bit, yeah. When Marvin come along, we had an airtight stove and she'd keep the milk warm, or the water warm, so you put the milk in when he'd wake up for his feeding.
Is that right?
Yeah, they were the good old days, I guess.
Electricity?
No, we had lamps and oil burners, oil stoves. They were a mess.
Why?
Then we got, well, they got oil and grease all over everything, you know, frying. Then we got the wind charger. You remember that, don't you?
No.
You and Don would run up there and turn it on or off.
What's that? What was the wind charger?
Generator for lights.
Oh,
For, what are they? 60 watt, wasn't it? I think they were 60 watt.
So when the wind would blow, you'd,
We'd do all the ironing and washing and all we could get.
Hmm.
And when the batteries would start to run down, we'd jerk a light there to let the cabins know that the light, turn the light, and then they'd put their lamp lights on. Kerosene.
so when the when the power was about to go off, you had a signal?
Yeah, we'd dim the lights in the
Okay.
cabin, and they'd turn their, light up the lamps and lanterns.
And then would you pull a switch, or would you just,
Yeah, pull the switch set.
okay. Huh. Well, you had some accidents with those, batteries in the
Yeah,
basement, didn't you?
How was the electric storm or something came on and blew up? There was another time the house got hit by lightning. Hit the batteries in the house there in the basement. Mom was just coming down the steps, and she had that coat, you know, that fur coat, mink coat, and battery just smashed all over, just cracked. And the acid hit the coat, didn't seem to hurt the fur, but down a little bit further where the stocking was, you know, burnt that out, and then it burnt a little bit on her ankle. Yeah, but the fur coat, it helped it. Otherwise, you'd have been way up on the side.
Huh.
there's advantages to fur coats.
That's all right.
There's a map there, what,
There's a map us kids made in school of a township. It wouldn't be the town, it would be our school district,
okay.
just our school district here.
Whose name on the bottom there, what year?
There's a George Johnson was clerk, that was my uncle. Ida Johnson, she was treasurer. Charlie Nutt was director. Gertrude Colburn was a teacher.
What year do you think this is, or?
It said here, May 5th, 1916, that's when they brought it back.
No, so you're saying that was made around 1916?
Yeah, that's when it came back. It was earlier than that when us kids made it up, and then they went to Grantsburg, and they checked it all over, and then they sent it back.
Okay. You mean like within a year or more
About
than?
a year, I think,
Okay.
something like that.
Now, what grade would you have been in school?
Oh, I suppose I've been in the 7th grade here, I think.
You remember making that, don't you?
Yeah. Well, myself, and then there's 3 other ones. Ray Barnstable and Glenn Livermore was all in on making it.
So it was a project between 3 of you, huh?
Yeah,
As they call that cooperative education today.
I suppose.
1991. You were doing it back in would you say, 16?
it must have been 1915, 16.
Okay. What, now you say school district, is that larger than the township as such?
Well, see, the township then was 6 miles square, and there was 4 schoolhouses.
Okay.
All of us kids walked a mile, mile and a half. This was Webb Lake, or Lost Lake School,
All right. What were the other schools?
then the Webb Lake School District, and Red Schoolhouse up here by the river. And then Deer Lake School over there by Deer Lake, that was Thatcher's place.
Just kind of on that map, just kind of point out where all four of them were.
School districts?
No, the schoolhouses,
Let's see.
just approximately.
Right here where the schoolhouse was.
So what, the Lost Lake School?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
Lost Lake School. And here's a cemetery up there.
Right.
And they started a church years ago. Just got the framework up and they got in a squabble and left it. It just shows where that corner. You know where it is, Mark?
Well, you got a little cross on the map
Yeah.
there, do you, where the church started?
Yeah, right up there in it.
We'll come back to that. Where are the other schoolhouses?
Well, they were in another section against.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
This is the school district here.
Okay.
Let's see, what does it say here? School district number 10 here, Webb Lake.
That church, I don't think I ever heard about that, right? Where the cemetery is?
Yeah, just north of the cemetery, where the cemetery, on the corner there.
On the, what, corner or what?
On the corner of the road there.
Okay. There was a foundation started?
Yeah, they had this foundation there started. But since then, the Colsons bought that 40 and then they cleared it all up and ruined. Now the DNR, the conservation, got it all planted with trees.
I see. Well, who was starting the church?
Oh, there was several families
Well,
started.
were your folks in on that, were they? Or?
No, not this one here.
Really? Why don't you sit down there if you want?
Let me sit here.
Huh.
Yeah, there was